Hey guys, it's Pastor Chris here, and I just have a quick video message, a little testimony I want to share with you, just with our church family, about something that God's been doing in my life over the last couple weeks, that really, mine and Jody's life. So, we're in this Roots to Branches campaign, and if you were at church on November 24th, just this past Sunday, you know that I explained the whole campaign, and we talked about how to make a generous gift, and over the next 3 years what you can do, what your family could do to support the work that God is doing. And I want you to know, if you're hearing all of that and you're going, man, this is a lot, I don't know if we can do this, I don't know if we can give in this way, you're not alone. Okay, the leaders of the road are experiencing that same thing, that they're questioning and saying, boy, this is a lot, I don't know, if we can do this. And I want to illustrate that. I want you to know that what we're asking you to do, I'm not asking our church family to do anything that I myself am not willing to do. So this past week, I'm getting ready to share this campaign with the church to explain how you give your gift, and how Roots to Branches works, and over the next 3 years what you could accumulate and give. And as we're preparing to do that, we've already decided what we're giving, Jody and I. We've already made that commitment, given that, to compile up those gifts. So that's what we announced to you this past week. We're part of that leadership gift. But we had a couple things happen this week that really caused me to struggle. Okay, first we had a car that needed repair, and I knew that there was something wrong, and I had an idea of what it was going to cost. We brought it in. Turned out not to be what I thought it was going to be. In terms of the repair, the cost was more than twice what we were expecting. And so, we paid a ton of money out of our emergency fund to cover that cost. And then we had some things break down in our garage, things that Jody needs in order to do her business, to teach voice lessons. And we had to replace those things. And man, we sent a lot of money out the door this week. And I'm thankful that we were able to do that. That God enabled us. But here's what happened. The enemy, our enemy Satan, was watching this unfold, and he saw an opportunity, and he began to whisper in my ear, and just subtle, just kind of underneath it all, hey, you can't give what you've planned to give to the church, because this is going to happen for the next 3 years. You're going to have things come up, and you're going to be, paying for things, and your emergency fund's going to be gone. You're going to be in debt because you're going to have to cover all these extra expenses. This is not a good time for you to give generously. I'm telling you, church family, that's what our enemy does. Okay, he looks for those openings, those opportunities, and he starts lying. When he lies, what does the Bible say? That he's speaking his native tongue. He's a liar. Okay, but I can guarantee you what's going to happen as you begin to pray and say, God, what do you want me to give? The enemy's going to come along, and he's going to whisper in your ear that that's not going to work, it's not possible. And I can't guarantee this, but my guess is that things will start to happen in your life that will cost you some money. And it'll be, I think, a period of testing for us, where you have to say, whew, you're right, look at these expenses. I don't think I can do this. Can I encourage you to not listen to those lies? To not let the immediate need that you see in front of you become the basis for your decision as far as what you do in trusting God? We can't look at just what's right in front of us. We have to look beyond that and say, God, where are you taking me? And in our lives, Jody, in my life, we've had those things happen over and over again. And they've been opportunities to trust God, and in the end, we've realized that He is faithful. So I just wanted to share that with you, that happened just this week. I mean, as I'm preparing to share this with you, this campaign stuff, we've got these extra expenses and all this money going out, and it's like, oh, can we really do this? And I know that was calculated by our enemy. He was out to discourage, out to distract, and basically trying to get me to go, oh, I don't think this is such a good idea. But I want you to know, we're on track. We're trusting God. We're not gonna back down, and I don't want you to either. Continue to trust Him, because when we come together around God's purposes, when we get on board and with where God is moving, huge things can happen. So keep trusting Him, and I hope that you guys have a blessed week.